Yes people, what's good and welcome back to the channel. So today guys, we're just going to go over some of the upgrades I have done to the Pico Reef. Okay, so the first upgrade I did was getting rid of this light. Now this light, I purchased it for about £50 on Amazon, and don't get me wrong, this light is a decent light, but I just was not getting the pop and the effects I wanted with this one. So I upgraded to AI Prime 16 Reef. Now I didn't do an unboxing for you guys because I was so excited to just get this light up and running on the Pico Reef and see what the results were. Okay guys, so this here is the AI Prime 16 HD Reef. Now this is the new version, and the way I know it's a new version is because on the old one you weren't able to remove this area here to clean the mesh to ensure that you can actually dust your fan and keep your light in good nick. Also, I have purchased the mounting system for this as well. Now, because it's such a short tank, there is a lot of excess at the back where, you know, the extension arm is actually pushed all the way so the light can actually get onto the Pico itself. Now, there's only one thing that I've done with this upgrade I just don't like, and I'll show you guys in a minute. Yep, it's the digital thermometer. This one is off by 1.5 degrees, I reckon, because my last one I tested against my Hana checker and it was very accurate. It was literally the same as the Hana checker, and I knew when I was between my 25 point whatever and my 26.2. But this one's slightly off, so I know that I need to add 1.2 degrees Celsius to this to ensure that I've got the right temperature. What I may do is actually buy another one which reflects the correct temperature and get rid of this one. I also fed the dosing line straight through the light mount itself, and that goes directly into the tank. Which brings me on to the new lid. It's not really new, it's literally an upcycled lid I had from my TMC Reef Habitat. Now this is an old D&D lid I had, the mesh covering and everything else. So what I did on one weekend, I just sat down, took my time and measured everything out and cut the pieces into the right dimensions and applied the mesh, and this was the result. So hope you guys like it. You know, and it was easy to do. Literally got a hacksaw and just cut it, you know, modified a few pieces and then applied the mesh. It was really good. Now the thing about this mesh lid, one downside, the glass lid was perfect for maintaining the amount of evaporation in the tank. Now with this, now there'll be more evaporation, so that means I'll have to top off more frequently. I'm just hoping that I don't need to install an auto top off, because this tank is literally becoming like another reef tank, so I just need to keep an eye on it. Now we have purchased a few more Zoa frags for this tank, and if you guys know what these Zoas are, just let me know in the comments below. The clownfish seem to like them, and sometimes the Zoas get irritated, but predominantly the clowns remain in their little bubble tip on the left hand side of the tank. so that is the end of the video, people. So as you can see, guys, I've got some new corals in there, bubble tip anemone and clownfish. Really happy. Look at my clownfish just chilling in there. Yeah, frog spawn, also octo frog spawn in the back, looking really nice. SPS corals are growing really well. And also with the all-for-one reef, I realized that my alkalinity was at 7 when I was dosing 4 mil a day, so I've doubled that. So my alkalinity sits between 8.1 and about 8.6 at the moment. Yeah, so which is really good. So I'm doing 8 mil a day now on a diluted version of all for Reef. Yeah, so one thing I must say, this light, yeah, this light is an amazing light, and I'll recommend to anyone for Pico. Yeah, just if you can get one of these, get one of these. I should have gotten one of these lights in the very first instant before I went on to look for one on Amazon. I'm not saying anything on the Amazon light, but I should have gone for this one in the first place, because the controllability from this light and the effects it's having on the coral and the tank is exactly what I needed. Now the mesh lid, guys, yeah, if you can, you know, fabricate one for yourself, I'll definitely recommend it, so all the light can penetrate through the water, get to your SPS corals if you have them in your Pico. You know, I'm trying something out, hopefully it works. Guys, this is Narayan for HC Aquatics Reefing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you next time.